Good people of YouTube, my name is Spanner, welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Okay, so last time, if you recall, we switched rooms with Sayaka for one night, and now we come to our room and it's a mess. So let's investigate everything. It's the display stand the sword was on. More importantly, where's Sayaka? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. Okay, more importantly, are you going to say that after every after examining all the things? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Here's our key. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. Okay, so what exactly happened here? Is this a thing? It looks like the lint roller has way less sheets than it used to. The bed's been damaged too. Little slashes on the wall. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. Television? Probably nothing. Yeah, we don't have time to think about the damn monitor. The toolkit is still inside the drawer and it's still sealed. Any notes? Nope. Guess nothing interesting. Trash? No trash. Table? Oh, there's a... Oh, this is the same. Slashes and gouges on the walls and floor. Okay, let's go into the bathroom. I'd better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Wow, he's even adopted this speech pattern I made for him. Oh, is she dead? Whoa. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain. And then... everything went black. Oh, I ended chapter 1. So I guess we're suspect number 1 now. Well, in everyone else's eyes. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Ah, you're awake. Finally, are you okay? Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You are unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here. It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Gra. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw, it was real? That's right, it really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. Why is the blood pink? Weird. Is it just aesthetic effects? Something like that? Or is it something weirder? I realized she really was gone. None of us want to be here right now either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka. I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule. Then who did it? Who killed her? You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's... What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her. Nope, sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to. The one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Hold on, it just hit me. If they killed her in my room, does that mean they were there to kill me? Or did they know we switched? Or something even more sinister. Could this be a plot by Sayaka herself to fake her own death? No, that would probably be stupid. I mean, she doesn't have any more access to the school than we do. We would find her eventually. We would bump into her. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone. Is it amazing what some people are capable of? No, it is amazing. Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth. That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right? Huh? Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo hoo hoo. Bo ho ho ho. Wah ha ha ha. Why are you laughing? Hoo hoo, it's 'cause naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive, devilishly naive, hellishly naive. No, 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 the real thing has just begun. The real thing? Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Oh, is it going to be last man standing? Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, or is it something about if you're found out, then it doesn't count or something? Even if you do that, there's still one more part of the agreement you have to uphold. Remember? You are referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes... If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. This is what you are talking about, is it not? Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yup, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder, and they and these spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown. During the trial, you have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh well, to put it simply, it's execution.
Execution?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution. Electric chair, bzz, bzz. Poison gas, cough cough. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay-judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Man, making Monokuma's voice really makes me yawn a lot. Wait, hold on a second. You're freaking insane, you know that? A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What? Are you saying you're not gonna participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
What? Punishment?
I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up, say whatever you want, I'm not gonna be part of this.
Don't be so selfish.
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want, it's got nothing to do with me.
The evil standing here before me, I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first.
As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
Gyume!
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear Gungnir.
What the? Oh, she did. What? Huh? This wasn't supposed to... Why me? Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. So blood is that sort of pinkish hue, magenta, kind of. What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right? Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. Okay, so let me just do a quick count. So how many were us? 15? Let me just take a quick look here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 with Monokuma. So disregarding the bear, there are now 13 of us. And then there were 13. In simpler terms, it was the death of a human being.
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma. Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. But this little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
Wait, so then you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial, now could I?
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you didn't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long. Nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. So I guess it is kinda like what I said. It's we have to obey that other regulation. The culprit must not be caught if they want to graduate. But if we fail, then we all die and the killer lives. So it's kinda like Only one survives, I guess. We'd found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her. Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else. Huh? Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is, of course, up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame. What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened. Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right! We need to begin our search right away! Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forwards. We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Okay, we're in control. Okay, so what do we know? We know that little Byakuya over here was the last one to arrive to our breakfast meeting. So he could have done it. Especially since he just asked Monokuma if once they graduate they can leave immediately. That's awfully suspicious. So he's my first suspect, but how would we kill her? The door was locked. Maybe he waited for her to come out? Or, I mean, I'm assuming it didn't take place during the night, because she probably would have... Oh no, wait. I was saying she probably would have screamed and we would have heard her, but aren't the rooms soundproof? I think they are. I remember Monokuma mentioning something like that. Anyways, I think I'm going to end it here for now. There has been a murder and we have to investigate it. So maybe now we get to have some actual gameplay. I guess we'll see. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed some more Danganronpa. And as usual, don't miss the next episode, because I won't. I will see you all next time.